Ah, I love Zora's Domain. It's so peaceful. What the heck is that? What the heck? Ah! Hey guys, coming at you with a short little video. I know this is a bit weird, but I wanted to show you what just came in the mail. I got my All Praise the Quad Son t-shirt, which I love it. It's like so bad that is good. It's supposed to be a meme pretty much. The funniest thing is I wore it out today in public and somebody asked me what my shirt meant and I was like, oh, this is the Quad Son. It's the deity that I worship. And they just looked at me so weird. Anyways, the shirt, since it is a meme, it's only going to be in the store until the end of Zooter 3, so make sure you buy it before it's not sold anymore because this is a delicious meme that you will want to be a part of for the rest of your life. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back to youtube.com/attacking2cans, and welcome back to the Zoot number 3. Today, we are finally going to get this man to move out of the way because we have his daughter's letter. That was the wrong button. I was gonna play him a wonderful melody. It looks like he was about to eat the letter. Huh? It looks like there is something already inside the bottle. It's a letter! Help me! I'm waiting for you inside Lord 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓮𝓻𝔂 belly! P.S. Don't tell my father. Hey Ruto's dad, look at this letter I found. Ah! Oh my god, did he just call us a hoe? Does that mean King Zora is the most similar character to me in Ocarina of Time? No! How could this happen? Oh man. Alright, he's finally moving out of the way, which means we get to go to the land of Lord 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲 and the Ice Cavern. It's kind of crazy how close 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵 and Jaboon from Wind Waker are in name. I think there's supposed to be a relation there, most likely. I mean, they probably did that on purpose. Alright, we're here at Zoras Fountain, although I'm pretty disappointed because there is no fountain. Maybe they just made a typo. Maybe it's supposed to be Zoras Mountain. Because, I mean, we're pretty high up here. This could be at the top of a mountain. We have the cute little puppy dog. Oh, it's a good puppy. All right, before we go inside the puppy dog, though, there's a couple things for us to do in here. And also, I know I said I wasn't going to do this originally, but I just got so many requests. And when you ask, I guess you shall receive. So I decided to cave in, and I'm going to add an ice chest counter. So I had somebody go back and count how many ice chests we've had in the series. And it turns out we're at 17 ice chests so far. So thank you guys just so much for just being such great viewers and everything. Since you watched so far into this series, I might as well give the people what they want. And also I posted an appreciation post on my community tab on YouTube, but I wanted to give one verbally as well. And I just wanted to thank you guys for being such an amazing audience, because I just get so many nice like tweets and messages and like story posts and stuff sending me so many nice messages and like thanking me for my videos and everything. And I just wanted to thank you guys back for just like showing so much support and just raising my morale and making me look forward to making videos every day. It's really just, it feels like a great relationship, and I'm just really happy we have that because not very many YouTubers do. We're in one of those minorities, I think. So this is like one of the weirdest spots for a Great Fairy Fountain. You can't even tell, like I don't even know how you're supposed to tell that this is here. But yeah, this whole entire thing is a gigantic wall that we could break down. Let's go ahead and summon the thickest Tinkerbell the world has ever seen. Boop, 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 boop. I actually really like that tune. If that was an actual Zelda song, I wouldn't mind it. Do, 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 do. Oh, look, we haven't got a Bloopy in a while. I guess that means our P is blue. But it's not as weird as the Scarecrow, because he pee air. Okay, it's time to be responsible and feed our pet puppy dog. A single fish. I don't even know why he bothers. Like, this is the smallest meal in the whole entire world. Like, a single fish. He just, like, opens up his mouth and inhales it. Maybe he's just malnourished. I guess the Zoras aren't taking care of him properly. Alright, these guys are really bothering me. 1 second. Alright. So going through 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓵's belly, it's going to be interesting because we have the boomerang already, which you normally find inside here. But this is going to be the most prosperous 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓵 run through we've done in a Zooter so far. Because normally there's not very many items to find in here. I think in like Zooter 1, the only thing that was randomized was the boomerang chest and the heart container you got from the boss fight. But now, since we have the map and compass randomized and all the Skullsanity randomized, and there's even a business scrub in here that's randomized. So there's a lot of randomized elements. So we should find quite a few things. Although there really isn't that many things to find. Alright, here she is. She escaped from Area 51. The alien, oh my god. You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. It's really weird they cut out the first cutscene. That's like the weirdest introduction into the character ever. What if that happened in real life? You just meet a girl and she's like, "Hi, please carry me." Oh, okay, don't get touched by the toxic bubbles. We can just run around them. They're not too in our way. Oh, dang it. I'm really dropping the ball here. Or I guess dropping the girl would be the better way to phrase that, wouldn't it? Alright, first Skullsanity right here. Just, you know, minding his own business, being digested by whale juices. There's the final boss key. Okay, last episode I made a mistake. I totally forgot there was a boss key for Ganon Castle. But here it is. I'm pretty sure collecting... Oh my god, no it's not! Did it not freeze me? What a classic. Okay, I guess we do not have that key anymore. So we do need that boss key. That's like the one item we still need to find to complete the game. Apart from the last spiritual stones. We still don't have the green one. So we still need the forest medallion. And here, should I get this? No, I'm not going to collect the fairy. I'm just going to pick it up to refill our life. But yeah, we need the forest medallion and the boss key for Ganon Castle to beat the game. I'm pretty sure that's all we need to actually win. But we're still going for 100%, don't worry. But if we weren't going for 100%, that's what we would need. I'll let you guys know again once we have all those items. Because it might not, like what if, because we're going for 100%, but what if we had to go for 100% regardless? Like what if the very last item I found was the Ganon's boss key? The other thing is it could be randomized, like inside Ganon's castle itself. Like that's probably the one item randomized in there. Okay, we're gonna drop you here for a second. Now they added a lot of quality of life updates. Oh, I guess that's not in here. I thought they added that. Okay, I thought they added a quality of life update. It was there in Souter too, to where the platform would start at the bottom of the room instead of making you wait for it to come all the way down. But I guess that's not on this version. I don't know why that didn't happen. Look at the jiggle physics of his nose. It looks almost as jiggly as the slime physics from Hero's hat in the new Smash Bros. Update. No, 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 no. Whoa, that is a deep dive into the news. Are you guys news people? People in chat? Do you guys enjoy watching the news and like learning about politics and stuff, or do you prefer to avoid that type of information? I'm personally a huge news junkie. I'm super into politics. Maybe that's because I did speech and debate whenever I was in high school. Like that was my main extracurricular activity. So that probably helped a little bit, really learn how to debate. But I watched the Democratic debates last night, and they were pretty interesting. I'm not going to go into any details because I try not to get too political on these videos, but I'm just curious if you guys are into politics. I think it's really important to be into politics, especially today when everything is freaking going crazy. Politics are just changing so rapidly because of the internet. Like, there's so many things that have always been the way they were because the spread of information was so slow, but now with the internet, like, ideas are spreading so quickly, and it's just making politics so interesting. Alright, 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓹𝓹𝓮𝓻𝔂, you just hold this button down here with your fat ass, and we're gonna go fight a schlong. A wiggly, schwiggly, diggly, figgly, schlong. These things really gross me out though. Are they supposed to be parasites or what are they? Whenever I was a kid, I thought they were uvulas, and I was like, why does the whale have so many uvulas? And then I realized that wasn't actually the case. This chest is the case. Whoa! I'm pretty sure this chest is normally the dungeon map for 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲 belly. Okay, the chances of that happening are like 1 in 1,000. That's honestly inspiring. How inconsiderate. How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility. Damn, and this is why we cannot marry 𝓼𝓵𝓲. I said in my little Hyrule Zelda rap, what is it? 𝓼𝓵𝓲, she a slippery bitch. A lot of rupees in the cuffs, yeah, she literally rich. Daughter of a Zora king, yeah, she flying a lot of rings stuck up. And with style, she a catch, but here's the thing. She actually doesn't have style. She doesn't even wear clothes. Unless that is her style. That girl always whining and complaining. Shit's so annoying, not entertaining. I'm as freaking close to straight up fish filleting your ass in a pan if you know what I'm saying. She says she wanna marry me, nuh-uh. She's saying please carry me, no. I'm like please stop, you're scaring me. I'm out, on to the next hoe. At least Navi thought my song was funny. At the very least, she was cracking up the whole entire time. Seeds! Magic! Open! I don't know why I just had to yell all the things that I saw for once. Well, there's the actual Ganon's castle key. I can't believe there was a fake one and a real one inside the same dungeon. That's also, there's so many coincidences happen inside 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵𝓲𝓵's belly. Maybe it's blessed or cursed or one of those words. I have more tiny parasites. I love these, like little wiggly worms. These are really interesting, unique enemies. I love all the enemies in Ocarina of Time. Like I said yesterday in Breath of the Wild, they made the biggest Zelda world of all time and then had the least amount of enemies out of like any Zelda game. I guess there was like variations, like different colors for difficulty, but I don't really count that. All right, for some reason, the stingrays are stuck in the fat. They're stuck in the fat. My stingrays. Is that it? Any more? Nope. That was it. Cool. Getting a lot of chests really quickly. 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓹𝓵𝓮𝓻𝔂 upgrade. That number correct? All these upgrade numbers are kind of weird, but I think that one's right. Wait, did I leave 𝓼𝓵𝓲 outside? No, I didn't. Dang it. This isn't the switch that you hold her down with. Where does she go? I actually don't really care. Is that bad? We don't need her at all this moment. We already used her but to hold down some switches, so we'll just do our own thing for a bit. Being inside 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵 reminds me of this one time. It was at E3 last year. I was having dinner with 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓹𝓵𝓮𝓻𝔂 and a few other like Let's Play friends, and they convinced me to re-download Pokemon Go because at E3 it's just a really fun game to play. So I downloaded it and then started playing again. And in my first just few minutes of playing Pokemon Go, I ran into a shiny Wailmer, which looks a lot like Thanos, coincidentally. And I ran into him inside a public restaurant, and I showed Emil, and he literally freaked out so loudly because he was like so surprised that I found it so fast when he has been playing for years and had never found one. And the sound he made was just, it made the whole entire restaurant look at us, and it was just, it was hilarious, but also just like, bro, we can't freak out this much over Pokemon Go. That's the kind of interesting thing about 𝓼𝓵𝓲 though, is he's just the same in real life as he is his Let's Plays. He's very loud, very passionate about everything he talks about, and laughs very loud. It's very, very, very similar personality types. When in comparison, one of my favorite Let's Players, the one who inspired me to become a Let's Player myself actually, Nintendo 𝓼𝓵𝓲, he's kind of the opposite of real life. Like in his videos, he's really talkative and very charismatic, but in real life he's a bit more quiet and reserved. But I'm kind of the same way. When I'm on microphone, I get a lot more outspoken and talkative, but in real life, like if I'm in a group scenario, I become more quiet and reserved into myself. Friends who fall together, stay together? I don't know, something like that. All right, where are these tokens? Did I fall down the wrong hole? So I'm just curious, what's back in this room? Because I don't think there's anything in here. Like there's a tongue for some reason. Is there anything important back in these pots? Maybe like a fairy or something? Yeah, it's a fairy, okay. I guess that makes sense. Whenever you come to 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵's belly, whenever you go into that like mini boss fight that we're about to head into, it's really, really hard your very first time playing the game. So it makes sense why they added that fairy there for people who might be on the struggle bus. Being inside 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓵's belly really, really makes me want to go jellyfishing. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Anyway, this isn't the right one either. 2 times? I forgot. It's the one that was covered up by the tentacle. All right, 3rd time's the charm. I don't know why I went down the wrong hole twice. Dang it. The electric shock. Or the electric slide. 1 fall this time. Ah! 1 scream this time. 1 scream this time. All right, we have 2 scratchy boys right here. Pretty sure they've been best friends for a very long time. Let's see if they hold similar goodies inside of them. See if they have similar interests. All right, first one has a heart piece. The second one has a key. Here, let's see. There's only 4 areas this could belong to. Let's try to guess what it goes towards. I'm gonna say the Gerudo Fortress. Water Temple. Is there really 2 more locked doors in Water Temple? I thought there was just 1. That's kind of interesting. All right, ready for the mini boss, Ruto? I know she is, because she's about to be alien napped. Let's throw her onto the Area 51 saucer. Have it take her back away to her home base. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone. But why Princess Ruto? It's because it's her stone. We're not trying to steal it from her. I think we're just gonna walk in and claim that it's ours. Well, maybe. Bye, sister. Kya, what is that? An octopus? That's what he said. Excuse me. All right, let's see if I can do this the really fast way. Let's see if I can one cycle him. What we're gonna do it is we're gonna get the sticks out. He is going to come and boop his snoot against us. Then we're gonna throw the boomerang ASAP. Nice, and is that it? That's so easy. I can't believe you can do this so fast. And the sad thing is I used to spend hours trying to kill this mini boss when I was young. And now I'm just like, bam, don't you know who I am? Octorok see me, they're like, damn. I'm Cedar Wall when the girls see me, they go off of the wall. I'm the doll, see above all. Song throwback. Does anybody remember my very first album I created back in 2012, Party Right? It's so funny because that album was called Party Right, and there was a couple songs about like partying. And it's so funny because at that point in my life, I had never partied before. Like it was all like fictional. I was just kind of writing lyrics based on other songs that I had heard. But now I'm kind of different. I party probably too much now. I'm the type of person who loves like going to clubs and stuff because I love dancing, and I don't like socializing in clubs really, but I do love going to the club just to dance. Like that's the main reason I go. That's probably the only reason I go. It's so weird how the doors are flaps. All right. Where's Ruto? Oh yeah, I forgot. She's back. She was stolen by the boss. Don't have to worry about her anymore. All right, so I think now is the perfect time to talk about yesterday's comment question of the day, where I asked, if you could combine any 2 video games to make a video game crossover, what would you do and how would it be done? This first comment suggested that they combine Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Randomizer. And I think I've suggested this to them before, but I think they said it couldn't be done, but it has to be done potentially in some way. The person I was talking to probably just thought it couldn't be, but technically anything could be done. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if what they did, oh no, I didn't mean to use the fairy, is they connected the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask through the Lost Woods. Since both games have the Lost Woods you can go to, so if you like go inside the Lost Woods, inside one of the tunnels, you come into the Lost Woods from Majora's Mask. And then what they could do is you could find items from either game in either game. So pretty much what that would mean is like you could find the slingshot in one of the chests in Majora's Mask, or you could find the Deku Nut, or you could find the Deku Mask in one of the chests in Ocarina of Time. And whatever you find, whether it be in one game or the other, it goes towards the game that it belongs to. And you have to travel between worlds, so there's like twice as much space to cover and so many more items that are randomized. That'd be really sick, and there is stuff like that that exists. There's a crossover between A Link to the Past and Super Metroid that does exactly that. So I'd love to see that concept used for the Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time randomizer. Might not happen anytime soon, but I think it'll eventually happen as more and more people learn about and get invested into randomizers. So I went to a panel about creating randomizers at AGDQ last year, or I guess that was this year, and I learned a lot, and it really kind of makes me, if I had the time, I would definitely get into programming randomizers. I just don't know much about programming. All right, we're fighting Baronade, which I think this is probably one of the most fun boss fights in the game. It's just so unique. There's so much happening. We gotta use the Deku Sticks. Like, they're the same power as the Master Sword. We can get through these boss fights quick. Like, that is so much damage. Holy crap, did I just do 4 jump attacks? How much damage did that just do? I'm like actually blown away. Okay, is this the second phase already? Do we normally get here this fast? The next crossover idea comes from Jason Hopkins, and he said, I feel that Portal and Metroid would make a great game for a randomizer. And I think that I would really agree with that. Like, Samus, if she had a portal gun as one of her weapons on her artillery, I could definitely see that becoming a thing. That would be sick, honestly. And Anastasia said, what about Ocarina of Time with a hat in time? I'm gonna have to disagree with that one because it just sounds like there'd be just too much time. And it would just be a little bit confusing. This comment said, why not combine Fortnite with Minecraft? And that's pretty much already been done before Fortnite even came out. Minecraft Hunger Games is pretty much Fortnite, but in Minecraft. It's pretty fantastic. That's like the reason why I don't even play Fortnite in the first place, is through the Minecraft Hunger Games. I completely got my fix of battle royale type games. Although I still really hope Nintendo does a battle royale with one of their IPs eventually, because I think that'd be really fun. So Mika said they would love a mix between Zelda and Mario Maker, and they mentioned that Link's Awakening is gonna have something sort of similar, but not quite up to the par. And I definitely agree. Having like a 2D Zelda Maker with like all of the items and weapons and puzzle elements, there's so much you could do, and it would just be so cool. All right, got another comment that says they'd love to see a crossover between Zelda and Fire Emblem, and I just agree that we should have any sort of like RPG-styled Zelda game. That'd be sick. I think Zelda is like perfect for an RPG. There's so many Mario RPG games. Why can't we have one Zelda RPG? The game is like, there's so many unique characters and enemies to work with there. Like, I think even more so than Mario. Unless we're talking about Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. That game had way too many enemies. Also, speaking of, hashtag remaster Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door for the Switch. It needs to happen. I'm on that bandwagon. That game is so good. I streamed through it blind last year, and it was just such a fun experience to experience for my first time, especially with the audience. Oh. Ho's mad. Ho's mad. Ho's mad. I don't think she understands how these portals work yet. Now you are working with portals. Goron Ruby. All right. How do we mark that? There we go. So we are going to have to finish Shadow Temple to get the Forest Medallion. We're required to finish every single dungeon in this series. There's no way around it with how all the items are spread out. But, you know, I'm down with it. You know I'm gonna hit it. You know I'm gonna find a lot of times that I'm gonna visit. You know I'm running through it even if I get a ticket. 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓹𝓵𝓮𝓻𝔂 per waist and she gonna flick it. A lot of Zoras with it. A lot of Zoras with me. I was hanging out with 𝓼𝓵 and she tried to kiss me. But then I went to the Sacred Realm and she missed me. She really wanted to fist me. But now she's a general and she's going to enlist me. Alright, here it is. In the room before the Iron Knuckles. Just thinking of Iron Knuckles makes me just think of Knuckles wearing a suit of armor. Is there a picture of that? I'm gonna Google that afterwards. There's so many weird like Sonic fan art things. You know that one meme where it says to Google your name and then Sonic and see what comes up? And it's always just like weird stuff. I love that. Let me go ahead and do it. These are my pictures. Great. So we now have all the Skullsanity in the Spirit Temple. We haven't finished it yet though because there's still that rusty switch we have to press with the Megaton Hammer that we weren't able to the first time visiting here. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the Iron Knuckles alone because he's just sitting there, you know, enjoying life. Okay, so next we're gonna go to Hyrule Castle because now that we have all 3 spiritual stones, we'll be able to get the Ocarina of Time and Song of Time from Princess Zelda. But I want to enter from inside the castle because we'll walk through the drawbridge because normally you can't teleport inside the Temple of Time. You don't unlock that song until you turn into an adult. Right, you see the drawbridge open right now, but it's not actually open. The game just doesn't know how to handle the situation. Wait, what? Are we really just walking out? Okay, there's the cutscene. Oh, what a great cutscene. That sky was just so scary. I was quivering the whole time. Okay, we have this Song of Time down here, which isn't randomized because the ocarinas weren't randomized because randomizing your ocarina is actually the worst thing ever. I do not suggest it. It can make your life a living hell. And we're going to remember the Song of Time, which is... It took us out of the water. Thank you. The biggest quiver. Nice. Cool. That's the stuff. All right, I'm gonna head back to the mask salesman. Let's finish up that mask side quest. All right, spooky mask, a sad wooden mask. Yeah, I'll take it. Or if we want to get really cringe, we can call it the spoopy mask. This child has the weirdest haircut. Like, his parents shaved his whole entire head, but left like 2 inches of bangs. Like, what? It's like if you spiked that up, he would literally be a unicorn right now. That's hilarious. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. I'm a kid and I got to do it, so I don't know, maybe I'm privileged. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓹𝓵𝓮𝓻𝔂 the gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? It's funny you think you're cute. He looks, I just realized, that's the same model as a bomber kid from Majora's Mask. I love how they reuse models and like make new characters from Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask. Ah! It's 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓹𝓵𝓮𝓻𝔂 the gravekeeper! What? Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from 𝓼𝓵𝓲𝓹𝓵. Wait, we just give it to him? Oh, he sold it. We got 30 rupees. Okay, we made a profit on this one. A good profit. Hi! Oh, great, you sold it. Please pay me back 30 rupees for the spooky mask now! Alright, what do we have next? Oh yeah, the bunny hood. With swinging rabbit ears. Wait, if I remember correctly, I'm not sure if it's in this version or the next version, but I think they're actually programming it to where the bunny hood in Ocarina of Time Randomizer will make you run fast like it does in Majora's Mask. Let's find out if they did that. I can't remember. Okay, I guess not. I think I saw in the changelog for the next version that they're going to make the bunny ears speed you up, which would be awesome, given actual use of the bunny ears. Being able to run fast in Ocarina of Time would be everything. Think about it. I wish they had the ability now. Or at least it's like Young Link, because you don't have Epona, so it seems like it would be fair to allow you to travel and explore a lot more quickly. Alright, so we gotta find the running man, wherever he may be. It's turning to nighttime, so we should be over in his resting spot, which I think is over here. So let's see if we can get over there. On the way, we have one more comment question from Angela. Hey, Angela. They said they think Metal Gear Solid and Zelda would make a great crossover game, and they compared it to Wind Waker, where you're trying to sneak through the Forsaken Fortress. And I definitely agree. I said this about Far Cry 3 a couple episodes ago, but I love the stealth elements of that game. And I think it'd be really cool if Zelda incorporated a lot more stealth elements instead of you just running in and fighting things all the time. I personally liked it. I know a lot of people didn't like the stealth elements of the Forsaken Fortress, but I was personally a fan. It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. Oh yeah, forget, he fills up your whole entire wallet. Thank you so much, bro. His face looks so funny right now. That's amazing. All right. I should have done this a long time ago. Oh, I guess I couldn't have. We couldn't have done this until just now. I just remembered because I don't think the running man shows up in Hyrule until you find all 3 spiritual stones. That's how he is activated. That should be the end of the mask side quest. I don't really know how the prize works. I know we talked to one of the gossip stones and they said that the bloopy was a reward for the mask, but I don't really know how that works. Oh yeah, it's closed. Oh, thank God we have the sun song though. Now we just need to get the quad sun song. That would be so much better. Also, the mask on top of this building. What kind of mask is that supposed to resemble? Kind of reminds me of Mallow from Mario RPG. Alright, we've done it. Oh great, you sold it. Please pay me back 50 rupees for the bunny hood. Oh yeah, very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. This is the Mask of Truth. Okay, this is how we get it. Wait, so we actually get the Mask of Truth? Do we not get a randomized item from doing this? I guess not. I don't really know how the mask side quest is integrated into this randomizer. Well, regardless, we have now finished the mask trading side quest. So for today's comment question of the day, I'm going to have you guys get a bit creative. I want you guys to create your own Zelda minigame. So in the comments, give me some minigame ideas they could introduce into Zelda and give me some details. And if you want extra bonus points and a more likely chance to be featured next episode, if you can even sketch it out what it would look like, that would be even cooler and I could show some of the pictures next episode. And we can talk more about Zelda minigames because they're a big part of Zelda, but often get overlooked. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this episode if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.